In this video, we're going to do a vlogging tour around East Bremerton. We're going to start right here in Manette. That's the Manette Bridge behind me. That's the Boat Shed restaurant down below there. And we're going to head up through Illahee, East Central Kitsap, hit Tracyton, come back down through East Bremerton by Lions Field and end up right back here in Manette. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? It is Cassandra Lopez with the Living in Bremerton channel. If you're new to the channel, be sure and subscribe, hit that little bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. And if you're relocating to the Bremerton area, please feel free to reach out to me. Call me, text me, email me. Honestly, I have clients reaching out to me all the time who are relocating to Bremerton from out of the area. They've never been here. They want to know what it's like to live and eat and work and play in Bremerton. So if that's you, be sure to subscribe, tap the little bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Getting started here on the Manette Bridge. Heading east, you can see the little town of Manette. Very quaint, very cute. Built kind of mid-century. This is down into like the old district, so like antique shops and old mom and pop shops that have been there for a long time. Bridge in front of us, going around. So if you go down and hook a sharp right there, that'll take you down to the Boat Shed restaurant, but instead we're gonna head this way. This is Shore Drive. You can see the huge 6-foot bulkhead on the left holding up that hill, and the very narrow road that all these residents use to access these waterfront homes. Imagine getting a moving truck down here. They fit. It's close. We just turned onto Tracyton, heading away from the water. Manette's a really good mix of, you can have these little 1-bedroom, 1-bath bungalows, and then these giant, 3-story, 3,000 square foot homes. So we're at the top of Ironsides and East 17th in Manette. This is kind of one of the highest points in Manette. Look at these cool houses. These are all like, these ones are mid-century. This neighborhood dates back probably 30s, 40s, are the ages of some of the oldest homes. And then most of them are mid-century, so 50s, 60s. So if you're looking for that kind of super solid construction, that's still around. So this is eastern facing. It's kind of cloudy today over there. Seattle's right over there. So if you were to hit one of the high points, you can see the Seattle skyline. This is southern facing. So that's the waterway that the State Ferry and the Fast Ferry go through. So if you live down towards there, you would see that. So if you looked a minute ago, we drove down Shore Drive, and then there was a little gazebo there. That's a great place if you have time for, lunch or a quick picnic. It's a great place to chill out and watch the ferries go by. This is western facing, so again, cloudy day. But you could see the Olympics on a clear day. It's late December here in Western Washington. It's a balmy 45 degrees today, which is actually kind of warm. It's supposed to be a high of 22 on Monday, so I'm not sure how much I'm looking forward to that. This might seem like an odd feature to point out, but look how wide the roads are. This is like in all of Bremerton, Manette has the widest streets. So I don't know, it just makes for like really nice a really nice, peaceful neighborhood. I mean, there aren't a lot of, people don't speed up and down these streets. Now, if you go over to like Perry Avenue or Trenton, which are the two main north-south for Manette, like we're coming up to Trenton right here, we're going to take a left. People do, tend to go a little fast on these roads, but like the interior little neighborhood roads, people respect those pretty well. And a lot of them don't even have stop signs at the intersections. Maybe just yield signs, or maybe just be respectful to your neighbor. So we're headed north. We're heading out of Manette. We'll come up to an intersection up here that marks the end of Manette. So this would be considered like North Manette. And then this stop sign up here, this is Sylvan Way. This kind of is the unofficial boundary for Manette. Taking a right on Sylvan. Turning into Illahee State Park. So this park is really great for, well, lots of stuff. You could do tent camping, you could do RV camping. There are covered grills and patio spots, so you can do like day parties for, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you want. There are a lot of hiking trails, there's horseshoes. Try not to get dizzy going down the switchbacks. So that windy road led us down to Illahee State Park. That is Bainbridge Island over there. This is a public boat launch, so people can sail in or motor in their boats and moor them up there. And there's like picnic sites and facilities and trails and stuff that way. This is a state park, so you do need a discovery pass, which is basically like a fancy parking permit. It's $30 a year, and you can use it for up to 2 vehicles. Hang on, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is my discovery pass. This is what it looks like. It's totally expired. I just realized that, so I need to get a new one. So basically you just hang it on your mirror and it'll let you park and hang out and do some day activities at any state park in Washington State. So I don't recommend trying to drive up and down this switchback road, towing an RV or a trailer or a boat or anything. I think it's just way too narrow, and those turns are way too hairpin to be able to navigate any kind of tow. Now those teeny tiny, like egg-shaped trailers, maybe, but no promises. Back onto Sylvan Way, going back where we started. Well, not all the way back where we started, just where we turned. Gonna take a right here onto Illahee. Illahee Road, obviously, as the moniker would indicate, takes us down into Illahee. So all of this is considered Illahee. Your address would still be Bremerton. This is just one of the communities in Bremerton. So this waterway to the right, this is called Port Orchard Bay, even though we're nowhere near Port Orchard. I think a long time ago, like historically, Bremerton used to also be included in Port Orchard. Like all of it was Port Orchard, and then Bremerton kind of broke off and became its own township. But like that's why City Hall and the courthouses for the county are all in the city of Port Orchard today. But anyway, so Port Orchard Bay is not a shipping lane, so you won't see ferries, you won't see any commercial traffic going by, just private boats, kayaks, paddleboards, that sort of thing. University Point, not to be confused with University Place down in Tacoma. Now we're moving from Illahee into Brownsville. Another great waterfront community. All of these are in the Central Kitsap School District. Right here we have the Brownsville Marina. There's a great little deli over here that used to host live music, which was really nice. I have friends that would play there a lot. Turning onto the Brownsville Highway. So anyway, I don't know if they still have live music. I think, you know, the COVID kind of shut all that down, so I don't know if they've started doing that back up again, but used to be a lot of fun. I know, what a weird place to have live music at Dili, right? But they made it work. So this is called the Brownsville Highway, even though it's like just a road. It's not really a highway. Coming up here though to Highway 303. So if you watched my other video, it was a Bremerton tour, Highway 303 to Highway 3, which run parallel north and south until you get to Silverdale where they intersect. This is Highway 303 going north, so this may look a little familiar. We're going to get off here at Central Valley. Central Valley takes you, like if you were to turn left here, we're going to go right, but if you were to turn left, it takes you to Poulsbo, so it takes you to some places where Bremerton and Poulsbo intersect or meet. Poulsbo is a little Scandinavian town to the north. I will be doing a video vlogging tour around Poulsbo coming soon. Now we're on Buckland Hill. If you take a left right here, that was Nels Nelson. That would take you to the fairgrounds. Buckland Hill takes you down into Silverdale. So this next stoplight coming up here at Tracyton Boulevard, this is kind of where Bremerton ends and Silverdale begins. I will be doing a vlogging tour on Silverdale, so stay tuned for that. But we're staying in Bremerton. So this is Tracyton. So if you live in Tracyton, you will have a Bremerton address, but there is a post office in Tracyton. So if you have a P.O. box at the post office, you'll have a Tracyton mailing address. So that's kind of the caveat. This road gets a bit windy. This is a beautiful drive. left here at Fairgrounds right there. Fairgrounds Road, so obviously it takes you up to Fairgrounds. So Fairgrounds intersects with Nels Nelson, which is that left way before when we were on Buckland Hill. So we just kind of made a big square. Tracyton's really interesting. You'll have like 5-acre equestrian property on the waterfront. I don't know a lot of communities that have that, but just kind of a really unique mix of properties and homes out here. Stampede Boulevard. If you were to have taken a left onto Stampede back there, that would have taken you to Olympic High School. Stampede also intersects with Fairgrounds and Nels Nelson. So I encourage you to follow along on a Google map. Post office coming up here on the right. I mean, it's not like it's a national landmark or anything, just to reference what I was talking about previously. Tracyton Pub, or the full name, Tracyton Public House. Turning right onto Tracyton Beach Road now. This is one of my favorite drives. Like if I need to head south into Bremerton, instead of taking 303 Warren Avenue south, which is just a million stoplights and tons of traffic, I take this road as often as I can. Look how gorgeous this drive is. Just by the water, like you're not going too fast. I mean, maybe it looks like I am now, but I think the speed limit's like 30 miles an hour. So you're not going too fast. You're just kind of cruising. No stoplights to speak of. No stop signs to speak of. And it just takes you all the way back into Manette. It does turn into Lebo Boulevard here. Lions Field on the right, one of the larger South End parking lots. This whole thing on the right hand side behind all these houses is Lions Park. It's like huge. Okay, this is Lions Park. This is the upper part of Lions Park. So there's walking trails, tennis courts straight ahead. Down here we have basketball courts in the middle. We have some ball fields there. Some more ball fields over there. Port Washington Narrows. And then across that, that's West Bremerton over there. And then down that way, we kind of drove by it as we drove in, but there's like the public boat launch area, and then like a kids play area with like, a zip line and stuff. And then just a lot of big open grassy area that you can just do whatever on. Play football or have a picnic or play with your dogs or whatever. This is Lebo Boulevard. Nice wide sidewalks. They just redid all these sidewalks, so they're really pedestrian friendly now. Ooh, it's getting cold. Back on Lebo. If you wanted to get back on Warren Avenue, you would take a left right up here on Juniper, and then we're going to drive under Warren Avenue Bridge right here. Straight ahead is the Bremerton campus for the hospital, which is transitioning to Silverdale. So they're going to turn the Bremerton Hospital, there's been talk of VA, they're going to turn it into a VA hospital. I don't know if that's been finalized. YMCA on the left. cannot see the Manette Bridge in front of us. Just so many breathtaking views, like wherever you go. If you're into water or mountains or bridges or boats or city skylines. Remember the roundabout? We started up here, right off the bridge. And back to the beginning. Thanks for coming along, guys. Just in time to see the ferry go by. That is the state ferry going from Bremerton to Seattle. Holy Moses, it's windy out here. Alright, that's the end of our vlogging tour, guys. That's that little gazebo I was telling you about before. Anyway, alright. Thanks for watching. So if you like that tour around East Bremerton, be sure and give me a thumbs up, type a little comment. I'll be sure to reply. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, tap the little bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.